Hello, Collective. Welcome to your energy reading once again. Please take what resonates and we shall get into it, alright? Your song for your message is The One That Got Away by Katy Perry. And the overall message is this, and this would probably just go straight into the lyrics, more or less. They feel like you got away, okay? And they feel like they need a second chance with you, okay? Not want, they actually feel like they need a second chance. For some of you guys, if that doesn't resonate, I'll also put down that you and this person have a past life connection. Okay, so even if there was a separation, think like a runner chaser in a twin flame dynamic, but you always kind of revert back to each other. And I'm not tuning into twin flame, but that's like the best analogy that I can give. So it's given like you share this reincarnation with your person, for some of you, not all of you guys. And I just feel like they need one more time, one more moment, okay? And because I've done readings with the similar tune, I will link those past readings down below if that's an interest, okay? I tuned into this message on the 7th of October, but something took place in September, so we're gonna see what's up, okay? So the changes in terms of the 7th October, so we got this one, 8 of Spades. And in terms of September, let's see what happened, or what's relevant for the collective or whomever is watching here. So in September, there was a relationship here, but the thing is, this relationship made somebody feel stuck, okay? Somebody felt like something was too toxic, evil, unbalanced. I don't know if it's between you and them or between them and somebody else. But in September, because I'm also getting the energy of like, if we go back to the initial title of the song, it says The One That Got Away. So they could have been with somebody in September and realized that that was a toxic environment, and now they feel like they messed up, and not only messed up, but missed out an opportunity with you because they chose somebody else, okay? Even if you were the main at one point, or even if you were a side person at one point, whomever they dealt with in September, the eyes opened up and realized that this ain't it. This is toxic, and this is not where they should be, okay? This is how your person's energy is in, or this specific person, because I will be quite honest, I don't feel like you guys are in it in terms of in a relationship of any sorts. You're kind of just looking in and see, what's up, if they are like on the same wavelength. Understandable. So basically, some of them could have also been stuck by the other person, okay? Like trapped. And they could have realized that in September. Now, for some of you guys, they could have felt like this relationship that you guys were in felt also trapped. But I say this to say, if your person felt trapped in September and they voiced this to you, it's not the same anymore, okay? But if it's in this scenario where it's like they chose somebody else or with somebody else in September, they realized that they were in a relationship that they kind of felt forced to be in, okay? That's the energy I'm tuning into, because again, if you're thinking of your person and they're thinking of you, and I'm getting the message here, that means that you guys are aligned, okay? I just want to do that little FYI here. Some of them were stuck in a marriage, okay? And for some of you guys, it was the relationship, the long-term, the marriage of you and them. So this is the realization, this is the change of it all. What else? I think a lot of things were that shouldn't be said was said, or nothing was said, okay? There's like a card on one of my tables, but I'm like, let's see if I can if I can get it. The struggle. I would take that as a symbolism. I feel like it's been a struggle between you and this person, and it's still a struggle. Heavy on if you guys are not together, heavy on if they chose somebody else, heavy on the fact that whatever decision they made in relation to you, collective, it was the wrong one. Okay, that is the base of this message. It was the wrong one. Okay, and let's see, energy based on past life connections. For some of you guys are in this. So for some of you guys, you are in a past life connection here. But the thing is, if you're dealing with a feminine here, they spend too much time on their work, and I feel like they would not give that up for anything. And if you're a feminine watching for a feminine, your person is anxious, okay? Your person is in this energy, 9 of Swords. If you're watching for a feminine, that's a feminine. And if you're not a feminine watching for a feminine, and you're masculine here, their energy is towards success, work, and getting that bag. Okay, heavy on if they're like a Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. Yeah. I feel like they could also be a little bit younger than you as well. But the thing is, they're happy though. They're happy with how they are operating in this life. I feel like if you're dealing with those signs, whomever is watching here, heavy on if you're masculine watching, they will choose and have chosen you, but it's like it has to go hand in hand with their some sort of revenue, some sort of liquidity, some sort of like financial, transactional, you know, something. Okay, I feel like if they don't have a heaven, if it's earth sign, bonus the signs that I mentioned, but if they don't feel stable, especially financially stable within themselves, when the connection, I feel like it's like not something that, how do I say this? If that's not stable, them having any type of relationship, it's just not a priority. Okay, I feel like stability goes hand in hand in a relationship for these signs that I mentioned when things are stable on a financial part. Okay, and I feel like you're not anxious. If you're not anxious about it, that's because you're an emperor, because you already, if you're in this energy, happy on a fire sign, because that's the emperor in the tarot, but like somebody that has their own establishment, the businessman, got their own money, work hard, like you would have no issue of taking care of being a provider for your person here. But for some of you guys, okay, if you're not in this energy here, because I feel like you're dealing with what you probably would perceive as a high maintenance person, but it's like that's just how they roll. Okay, that's the energy here. If we go back to the actual song, if you guys saw, I don't know if you have seen the I mean, it's a 2000 song. So Katy Perry was like young and in love with her artist friend turned lover, and you know, they were just young, free, and in love. But at the end of the day, like, you know, they couldn't really mesh well because of their artistic differences, and the fire kind of died down. And she ended up with a rich person. And even though, how do I say this? Young, wild, and free doesn't really bring in liquidity, okay? And the other person did. So, like, whomever you're dealing with, they need to have things stable. But I'm also getting the energy of, like, for some of them, they might give up, like, love for money, okay? I feel like you guys can have both, but they also feel like that's a huge importance, okay? So, and obviously, if I remember correctly, that person also passed away in the video. The one that got away. I think he did pass away, like in a car crash. I'm not tuning into any detrimental stuff, like, but I'm just picking up what I remember from the video. But it's really giving the energy of like, if we take the Notebook, Ali leaving Noah for the person that was more established, that didn't come from the quote-unquote the slums, okay? So I feel like if you can offer both of that, or at least they feel secure in their like foundation, whomever is watching, you guys are good to go. But if there's no like if they don't feel secure in the whole that part, I feel there's gonna be an issue. If I'm gonna be honest, I know somebody's like upset, but like that's just what I'm tuning into. Because again, if you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you cannot just live on love. That is such a fantasy Disney-like output on life. It is. Anyways, so your go-to device is gonna be this. So there's gonna be forgiveness here between you and them, and love is gonna start anew. But there needs to be a conversation and forgiveness between you and your person here. Okay? I feel like some of you guys are a bit scared and a bit intimidated because you don't know how to go about this. Okay? If you shuffle cards on what they want to tell you based on the cards. So we got King of Pentacles. So they see you as somebody that's very much established right now than before. Well established, but they also see that there is some sort of imbalance going on. I don't know if it's with the establishment, the foundation, because you are established, or you could just be an earth sign, but you still are not grounded where you need to be. And this could make them side-eye you a bit. So again, here we go with the financial part of it all. Like, they need things to be established on that end. Because if they're established and you're not, it's giving side-eye. I don't know if this is gonna like be a feature, okay? Like, even though they care for you, have feelings for you, but for some of you guys, I'm getting the energy of like they would choose somebody that like has a bit more. But I already feel like you guys have it, but maybe there's something more they want, more than just, I don't know. Whatever it is, it feels like it's not enough. I feel like they want to be, what's the name, financially free, okay? So they don't have to be no worries. Like, if they, okay, so their love language is not, it's giving like gift giving, but it's in the essence of like, if my partner is financially free, or if I'm financially free, both is a bonus, but at least one of us is financially free, then I can actually take my chariot into love. Then I can fully love you truly. But if there's no financially freedom here, it's an issue collective. So yeah, if there's some, yeah, the financial freedom part is up there. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, the obstacle between you guys is the financial freedom here. They cannot live in a Disney type of like relationship. I don't know, guys. Well, I do know, but like, yeah, that's what I was tuning into. This is like from whomever. This song is actually, you guys know, it's sung by feminine energy, so that might resonate more if you're watching for feminine here. But you know, I never discriminate, so we're just gonna leave it at that. I will pull some initials, and then you guys can see if it resonates with you or your person. I feel like somebody was trying to like type something, but they can't though. I'm also getting the energy of like somebody thought it was like the grass was greener on the other side, and like it could have been for money, but maybe the money wasn't good enough. because there was no love. But I'm also, I know it sounds confusing. I feel like this person is confused. Like, what do they want with collective? Because I did say they need like one more chance, one more moment with you. For some of you guys, like they need this second chance with you again, okay? So what they want is this. We got these two cards, and then this was hiding at the back. So you're their wish fulfillment. They want this relationship. But the thing is, they want you to be, they're kind of scared because they know that you have love for them, but they have this fear of like if the future is going to be stable, you know, like the thing is like they cannot just like survive on love, and they want you to come with more than just the love aspect. Start off with friends as first, but I'm also getting the energy like they have love for you. Are they genuine? Is this something that they should take serious, like collective? Because now I'm getting confused for you guys reading. What the heck? Okay, so basically, some of them, they are genuine. Like, there is genuinity in here. The thing is, there are also people in their air. There are people in the air, in their ear as well. So if we go back to the, you know, the lyrics in itself or the video, you can have a lot of opposition. They feel like you guys are not good for each other, or like there's a lot of bit like, well, they don't have this, they don't have that, or you know, or they should have this and they should have that. And that could also, for some of you guys, you have people that you're thinking of that still have people in your person's ear about what you should and should not have, or what should have been in this relationship, or what could have been. Because let me tell you this, the love is there, but it's about the expectations. Not only what they have on you, but them, but also the outside people. Half of them, they have kind of let that go, but that's one of the main things where you guys, you know, kind of went separate ways, okay? But for some of them, this is something that's still like, you know, behind the scenes, in the back of their head here. So again, like I say, things are, they need a solid foundation. That's what they need, okay? And I'm gonna tell you this, if they created a solid foundation and want to see you again for the sake of seeing you again, I feel like this could have been the factor why things were a bit rocky, because they didn't know who they were, if things were stable in their own life. But now they know where they're going. So it's kind of like, I am good now because I have a solid foundation. You get me? Okay? So with that being said, guys, thank you for stopping by. Good luck in your journey in life.